Hello friends, here I am explaining pl-1 dmsa MongoDB assignment. So this will covers maximum 3 assignments, where first one is performing basic commands of MongoDB, then aggregation and indexing is one assignment, and one more is mapreduce. So the complete three assignments I am covering in this single video. First, let us know what is MongoDB. MongoDB is a unstructured database model. So to process the unstructured data, we can use this MongoDB. There are many unstructured database models. Actually, this is come under category document oriented database. So means data is stored in the form of documents, not in the form of records. So what is unstructured data? Means a data which you cannot fix in a fixed length of field, that is called as unstructured data. There are lot of advantages are there with this unstructured data. So to process this unstructured data, we have this data model called MongoDB. Okay. Now the objective of this assignment is to demonstrate basic commands of insert, how to insert a document. Here the terminology difference is there between regular relational database management system and this unstructured database model. We call, in the case of relational data model, we call record, here we call document, and the table is, it is in case of MySQL, we call, means all the records are stored in a table. Here all documents are stored in a collection. So like that, some terminology difference is there. So the first command is insert, then find, delete we will see, update, index we will see, aggregation we will see, and the new thing is mapreduce also we will see. Okay, now what are the prerequisites for these assignments? You need to have the MongoDB server. It is open source, you can download and install easily. And next, after successful installation, start the MongoDB server. How to start the MongoDB server? This is the command: sudo service mongodb start. Then launch your MongoDB server with the simple command mongo. So now you will be enter into the area of your MongoDB. Fine. So now let me start this. Already have started the service. So let me start launch this with this Mongo. So now you will get this arrow symbol. It's connecting to test. So by default there is a test database is there. So by default will be connected. And to list the available database, command is this show dbs. So these are available database. Fine. If you want to use the existing database, you can use database name. Other than this, other than the existing database, if you want to use directly, you can call use database name. Here I would like to use the existing database sample. Okay, you will get this message, switch it to db sample. Okay, next, to see the collections, we call, in case of relational we call tables, here it is we call collections. So these are the different collections. Fine. So now let us see how to create collection, insert the document, insert this MongoDB. So I already have prepared one document. So with this I would like to demonstrate this. So in regular class also the same I have explained. So show dbs is for displaying the database, just we have seen. Use sample, you can select this sample database with this command if it is existed. If it is not existed, this sample will be created and will be automatically selected. Now how to creating collection? So this is the command db dot collection name dot insert is the method, and in this round brackets you have to pass the number of attributes. Fine, I will copy and paste this as it is to save the time. Fine, now what happens, a product collection will be created and a document will be inserted. The document having an attribute with name, attribute name itself is name. You can see the collections here. Now see the product table is, sorry, collection is created. Here this is the attribute colon, inside some double quote you have to pass your the value of this. Okay, so now let us see the different variations of inserting different type of attributes and with the values. Now I am inserting this one. So here let me check what happens. Okay, one more document I have inserted. So in this document, sorry, name is an attribute, stock in is an attribute, price is an attribute, comments is an attribute, colors is an attribute, saved on it's a predefined one, and new date. So the when it is saved, it will be the value of the saved on is the current system time. Okay, so now different attributes are there. So the new thing is here colors. Now these are the multiple values assigned to this colors attribute. So this is not possible in the regular relational database system. Okay, in the same way, if any errors are there, you will get the error message here. So don't copy and paste, you type it so that you will get some error, then afterwards you can fix it. And next thing is, let me insert another document. So this I want to insert db product insert name, then a different variation. This is just I'll copy and paste. And this is also inserted. Now here name is attribute, price is attribute, colors is attribute, comments is attribute. Now if you observe these three documents, for the first document we are having only single attribute called name. Second attribute again name, stock in, price, comments, colors, saved on. Third attribute there is no stock in attributes, means for each document type of the attributes are varying. This is what actually unstructured. In case of structured, attributes are fixed. In case of unstructured, attributes are not fixed. So with this, whatever the attributes you want, you can keep them only, and whatever you don't want, you can discard that. Okay, now here this is again a different type of attribute. Name is a super attribute, this is a sub attribute, means like a first name, middle name, last name, like this. Again this is also not possible in a regular MySQL or in a regular relational database. Fine, this is a different ways of inserting. Okay, now let us see display. Okay, how to display the documents in a collection. So the generally find command is used to display the command. So db.product.find, paste. So this is actual output of your find method. So it is not looking good. So to have a proper format, you can use this command db.product.find.pretty. So this is actual result of your command. Okay, now this is the first document, second document, third document. Okay, this is actually JSON format. Okay, with this pretty command, documents are displayed in a JSON format, JavaScript object notation format. Fine. So now again different variations of this fine. Let us see. So now if you want to display the object ID of the first record, this is the command. Okay, let us see the first. Okay, this is the object ID. db.product.find, open the curly round bracket, close the round bracket, inside square bracket 0 dot underscore id. So this is actually hexadecimal format of a first record. So this is actually timestamp of your system when it is created. So this is hexadecimal format. Okay, similarly if you want to see the object id of the third record, it should be 2, like this. Fine. And next we will see different variations again. So this already we have seen. Okay, next is another variation. So there are 3. Okay, let me say this. Yeah, if you want to insert records with the user defined IDs, this is the way. db.product.insert underscore id of 3, name is Nokia. So what happens here? Underscore id of 3 means as a fourth document it will be get. Okay, now let us see this. Now this is the fourth document. Fine. id underscore 3 we have given here, so it will be inserted as a fourth document. Fine. And again if you try to insert with the same, it will get error like this. You will get this error. Fine. Now if you want to display fourth document, this is the way. db dot fourth document or third document, whatever you want. So here I want to display second. If I give second, means third document in a collection will be displayed. Okay, so now what is the difference between this command and this command? So in the previous case only object id is displayed. In this case all the attributes with its values are displayed. Okay, this is what another variation of the find. Okay, next again let us see the filtering and the different variations of a find again. So you can use this one. If you want to display a document where name is iPhone 5c. So in case of MySQL, what we will write? If the product is a table, we will write select star from product where name is called iPhone 5c. Here this is the way. db dot product dot find 1, or you can use find. So if find 1 is nothing but if multiple documents are there, only first document will be get displayed. Okay, let us copy and paste here. So actually there is no more documents, that's why it is showing null. Okay, if any documents are with that, result will be displayed in this fashion. Okay, next the same thing you can display with this db.product.find. You can use dot pretty here, means it will be displayed in a JSON format. Fine. And next is let us display this one. Here I want to display iPhone 5c price. So in regular MySQL, how we will write? If the product is a table, select star from product. No, sorry. Select price from product where name is called iPhone 5c. Here select db dot product dot find one of name colon iPhone 5c dot price. Okay, this is a where condition. Here it will be treated as where class. Inside where class we are passing this as a condition. Now we are displaying this price. Okay, you will get this result 390. And next another variation, db dot product dot find name iPhone 5c stock underscore in one comments true. Okay, first let me execute only this one. I think there is, okay, something is control. Okay, first let me see this. I think there is no iPhone 5c. Again null. 1 second, something went wrong here. The thing here is, so there is iPhone 4s is there. Okay, let us try with this iPhone 4s, right? iPhone 4, yes, yeah, this is displayed. Okay, next let us see iPhone 4s is there. Yes, so this is displayed iPhone 4s. iPhone 4s is there. Okay, if I write fine, if I write dot pretty, see there are two documents are there with the matching keyword, that is iPhone 4s. So this is displayed. Fine. Now let us see another. So if I execute this command, what will be the output? Okay, again there is no iPhone 5c. Let me 4, yes. Okay, again two documents are there. Okay, so now here stock in underscore one comments is equal to true. So now with this, the difference between this and this is, in this case all the attributes are displayed, name, stock in, price, comments, color and everything. In this case only stock in and comments is displayed, means it is like a select star from product where name is called iPhone 4s. Now this is nothing but select star from product, sorry, select stock in comments from product where iPhone, sorry, where name is iPhone 4s. But in addition to this, it will display object ID 1 and true. It means include only stock in and comments in this result. That is the meaning of this stock in colon 1 and comments colon true. Okay, if you use 0, that will be excluded. If you use 1, that will be included in a result. Okay, okay. And next is, see like this, db product find comments 0. If I write comments 0, comments field will be excluded from a result. If I write 0, everything will be displayed except the comments. Fine, you can see if you can apply pretty for each command. See, so there is no comments in this. result. That is what another variation. Okay, see, one more is there. And the two filters I am applying here. One is, see, one is iPhone 4s and colors red. It is like a select ID, name, price, comments, colors saved on from product, where name is called iPhone 4s and colors is called red. So if you want to apply the two conditions in a find method, you have to write in this fashion. Okay, separate with comma, attribute value, comma, attribute name, value. The stock in is nothing but it will be excluded from a result. Okay, this is a find. Okay, again one more is there, db dot product dot find of this. Means here we have one record having sub attributes like this. We have a name dot first. Name is an attribute, first is a sub attribute, and if the first name of a product is apple, then that will be get displayed. Okay, this is another variation. Fine. In the same way, if you want to display last name of a product having first name apple, so that will be displayed like this. I don't want to practice all these things. So this is a simple insert and fine. Okay, and remaining we will see one by one. Okay, so the next is this, already we have seen. So here I don't want to execute this, but just with this document I would like to explain. See, I'm having a EMP collection, and these are the different documents. I'm having documents, different documents. This is document 1, document 2, next this is document 3, document 4. So different documents are there. Now I want to perform this update. The syntax of update is, syntax of the update is db dot collection name dot update selection criteria updated data. So with this selection criteria, document will be identified, and with this data that will be gets updated. Okay, so first let me display one document, db dot emp find employee number is 2. I want to display the employee number 2 document. So this is the result. Okay, now I want to update the name of this employee. So how can I, db dot emp dot update selection criteria. First we have to identify the document. What is that? Employee number colon 2. What you want to set? You want to replace this name with this one. So there is a keyword set, dollar set colon name colon Krishna. Now this will be gets updated. Now you can see after this, if you pass this command, this name is updated with this. Fine. And if you want to update multiple fields, this is the way, db dot emp dot update employee number 2 dollar set dept civil age. Now means for this employee number 2, you are going to update the department as with civil, age with 25, and one more flag is multi true. Now after this you can observe this result. Fine, this is what update. Next, remove or delete. So here remove method is used to remove the documents. The general syntax is db collection name dot remove and deletion criteria and 1. Okay, now so this is optional flag 1, db dot emp dot remove. With this complete documents will be removed, but the emp collection will be exist. Next, db dot emp dot remove employee number is equal to what? It removes document with employee number is called. So it is similar to the which command, delete from emp where employee number is called 1. Fine. Next is the indexing. So the indexing, the concept of index is same, means it is used for quick retrieval. So here to index, to create index in MongoDB we use this ensure index method. Okay, and collection syntax is db dot collection name dot ensure index key. Key is nothing but on which key you are going to create index. Okay, ensure index, this here I is the capital as it follows the Java standard. If multiple words are there in a method, first word, first letter will be lowercase, and second word onwards first character will be uppercase. Okay, key is nothing but attribute on which attribute you are inserting, you are creating index. One is nothing but documents are stored in a ascending order, minus one is for descending order. Okay, so this is the way. db dot my call, it is a collection name ensure index title 1, means over this title index will be created. And for reading, let me, for view the indexes, db dot my call, that is collection name dot get indexes indexes. Okay, that will be get index. For drop, db dot collection name dot drop index. So these are the three options of index. I am not performing this, you can practice. db dot collection name dot get indexes where I is the capital to view the indexes. For drop, db dot collection name dot drop index, again d is small, I is capital. Okay, and next uh, this aggregation. So general aggregation is used to group the multiple values. Fine. So in SQL we are having average, min, max, sum, count, like this. Fine. So here we use the aggregate function for performing the aggregate, for performing this aggregation. Okay, so let me create this collection and we will see how to insert the document, how to perform this different aggregate functions. Okay, the same I will create here. db dot zip code dot insert this, then this. Here directly I will paste this. Wait for a while. Okay, one document is inserted. Fine, let me see whether it is inserted or not. How? db dot zip code dot find, yes it is. Okay, and similar fashion, let me copy this one. So I will test one more whether we can update, we can insert multiple records or not with a single command. Paste it. I think yeah, error is there, so we cannot. Okay, so now next city is 102, city is Mumbai, state image, population is fine. I think only, yeah, it is already inserted. So let me see next document with 1004. and the city is Vizag, and the state AP, population 53. Fine. And next is 1005. City is this Warangal, and the state is TG, and population is 38,000. Okay, I think three documents we have inserted. Let me insert one more. 6200 KA. Okay, next city is Bangalore. Okay, next it is 106, and the next let me delete this and copy this. This already we did, I guess. I think this we have. This time I will change the ID because there will be only one. There should be unique. And next I will copy this one. So I think it is taking some time. So okay, we'll speed up this process just for a while. So without this data we cannot perform and you cannot understand. That's why I'm taking some time. And let me see this result. Yes, these are the details of the zip code. Now I will perform different aggregate functions. So the first one is I want to return each state population. So how can I db dot zip code aggregate function? First we have to group all the states, then we have to sum the population of this. Okay, so now once if you execute this method, so this command if you execute, you will get this result. Fine. Okay, each state population. So New Delhi is a state, Karnataka is a state, TG is a state, AP is a state. So actually there are TG, Maharashtra, MH, different states are there. Fine. So MH one record is having population 50,000. One more 59,000. Sum of this is 1,09,000. Like this it will be gets executed. Okay. So this is the thing. So if you have one more record and there is only one state, one record with the state New Delhi, so it is 78,9,000. So you can observe this one because two documents are there and this population is added. So what we have written here, group by state, sum of this population, this population will be added. Okay, total POP is it is a label where the sum of population will be appended with this variable. What is this ID? Name of the state. Dollar state is nothing but name of this state. And the similar fashion you can find the average population of each state, minimum population of this. How can you? With this, if you write min and just change the label for a meaningful output. This is minimum. See, the minimum of a Maharashtra population image is 50,000. There are two documents which is having minimum in the in these two documents. This is the minimum. Fine. So this is what aggregation. So like this you can perform. And this one also, there one more is there, return all states with a population greater than 80,000. So what to do? First you have to identify the sum of the population with this, then you have to compare this total population. How can you compare? After this you have to add this filter. How you can add filter? Using this match keyword. Match is an operator that is mapped with this value, total population. If it is greater than 80,000, GTE is an operator that we use for greater than. Okay, if this total population is above 80,000 and the documents which are matching with this particular criteria, that will be it's displayed. Right? So this is what aggregation. And next we will see mapreduce. Okay, so one second. What is this mapreduce? How we can do this? So this mapreduce, one second. MongoDB use this mapreduce command for mapreduce operations. So mapreduce is generally used for processing large datasets. If you are having large datasets, and from the large dataset, if you want to retrieve a simple aggregate function result, then you can use this mapreduce. So this is the general syntax of a mapreduce. db dot collection name, mapreduce the keyword, and there are two functions here. One is mapper and one is reducer. This is the mapper and this is the reducer, and these are all additional fields: out, query, sort, and all. So once you execute this mapreduce, what happens? First the query will be get executed. First the mapreduce function executes the query that will produce some documents, means that will be emitted. Then after that, whatever the documents that are emitted by the mapper, over that reducer will perform its operation. In reducer we use aggregate functions. Okay, this is a simple example. This is simple syntax of a map reduce. So in the above syntax, map is a function and reduce is also a function. So first mapper will execute the query and emits the documents, then reducer will apply aggregate function on that documents. Out specifies the location of the map reduce query result. It is like a just label. Next, query is nothing but it specifies a selection criteria for selecting the document. Based on this query, mapper will emit the documents. And sort is a criteria to sort the documents. So let me explain with a simple example. I am having this orders table and having this document: customer ID, amount, status. Okay, customer ID, amounts, status. See, there are two different status are there, A and D, and different customer IDs are there: A123, A123, B212, and A123. So just I am taking simple example. Generally it will be applied on large amount of data. Okay, so this is a mapreduce function. I'm applying it on orders. Okay, this is the mapper and this is the reducer. Okay, so now first a query will be executed. Status A means first it will emit or produce the documents having status is equal to A. Here in this collection orders there are three documents, so with the status is equal to A, so it emits this three documents, and after these three documents reducer will perform the aggregate functions. Okay, so now what reducer will do, array dot sum, it perform the sum of these values. What it will emit, customer id and amount, means this A123 and 500, A123 and 200, B212 and 200. Okay, it reducer first group it by a key value. Here A123 is a key, B212 is a key. For this key, this amount will be aggregated, means sum of this 500 and 200. Initially first these three documents will be emitted because of this status is equal, because of the query status is equal to 1. Fine, so now I will explain it with a simple diagram. Yeah, I'm having these four documents. Upon query, these three documents will be executed. Now the mapper emitted these three documents with this A212 and 500 250. Fine, now the reducer what it will do, sum these values 500 and 250, it is 750, 200, 200. Order underscore total is the output variable that we have written here, out. Fine, upon execution of this, let me copy and paste, copy, paste. Okay, this is the result. What is this? Label of a output is orders, order underscore totals. Total 4 milliseconds it has taken. Input is 3, means it has taken 3 input documents and emitted also 3 out of 4. Reduce is 1, means there is only one reducer is applied. Output is 2. 2 output document it has produced. This reducer may be increased based on a number of filters that you use. Fine, if you want to display actual result, simply dot find we can use. So now this is the result. Fine, so maybe the values are different in the diagram and in the actual values. So here I have taken 500 200 200, maybe in this it is 250 is there, that's why you are getting different results. But this is actual concept of this map reduce. Thank you. In the next assignment or next video, I will explain MongoDB with Java. I hope this will help you. Thank you.